Hey, this is Chris with Destination Arts, and I'm trying some negative painting techniques. Here's my reference photo. Those flowers were outside of my garage. Aren't they pretty? So, negative painting is kind of essential if you're a watercolorist because you cannot put light paint over dark paint. And so you have to, if something is light, it has to have a lot of transparency. The paper has to show through. So I drew out some flowers, and I wish I had laid in some leaves as well, but I didn't. So at the end, I think those look a little funky. But so I laid out the flowers. I first put a little gray wash on there just to give the white a little bit of depth, and then I put the yellow for the centers. Now, then I jumped forward here a little bit. I started doing negative painting. So the first time through, I did a light wash of green, and here I am doing a slightly darker wash of green. I was trying to do that because the negative painting videos that I've been watching online lately on YouTube, they how they build the colors really fun, and so I was trying to do that a little bit, and then I sort of got a little bored with it, I think. So, and my brush is not the right size. I think I would like I think for something like this, I'd like a flat brush, a little bit bigger than the one that I have. So the little flat brush that I have right now, I actually put glue on something with it. So I don't want to put it in my watercolors. I mean, it's dried and it's clean and everything, but anyway. Okay, so here I am adding even darker values. So what they did in their painting was they would wash everything with just slightly darker tone and negative paint different things like a leaf or something like that. So I started doing that. Wish I would have drawn them out first. And then actually at the very end, I started lifting up some leaves as well, just so that there's some variation in value when you're going around the painting. So I let that dry a little bit, and now I'm going in with some super darks, concentrating mostly between the flowers, right in the center. Those, that area is kind of where I want the darkest values to be. And then going around, see, I'm trying to negative paint a leaf there. I think actually in the reference photos, the leaves are a lot bigger, which is why I should have taken a little more time and drawn them in and planned that out. I think you actually have to paint a painting a couple of times before you get all of your workflow right and the things that you would like to do. So that is something I'd like to try in the future. Actually, like to try this painting again. I think probably going to do that relatively soon. And yeah, that makes no sense. Anyway, I'm going to paint more. I want to paint more. I want to travel. That's why, my whole reason I have this channel is because I would like to travel and paint. And so these are my practice paintings before I do that. So hopefully my journey will include improving my skills. Ha! Some of the other skills I need to improve are my voiceover skills, I know. So anyway, yeah. I still need some more jokes. Violet Connie Art. I've only had one so far. Anyway, so here I am still. Okay, so I've added a lot of the darks and I'm lifting up some of the color to make some leaves. Like I said, I think this painting would be improved if I had drawn out the leaves and done the negative painting with more of a plan. So I'm also, I'm still picking up. So the paper was still wet in a few places, and since I had put on some wet, thick paint, a damp brush, not wet or dripping or anything, just a damp brush was able to pick up some general shapes that I tried to make look like leaves. And then I went in. So white flowers look really, really pretty if you put in just a little bit of a dull blue as a separator and some shadows. So this is what I'm doing here. I'm adding a little bit more just to add some depth to the flower petals. Yay. I think I probably could have pushed the darkness on the center of the flower as well. There was a lot of details in the picture that I didn't really include. I just had a wash of color to try to imply the centers of the flower. All right, well, that's it for this painting. Here is the final painting. Please like and subscribe and have a great day.